So as you can see, we have ourselves an e-bags. I really do forget the brand. I believe it's a Weekender of some sort. It's basically a laptop backpack, and it's got a lot of compartments. Now before, I'll show you what I used to use. I used to have something similar. In fact, it might actually be that. It's basically just a bag like this. A string backpack, and you can tell out of this material, it'll rip and fall apart. And I was using things to carry around my external batteries and something like this, and it's just too much stuff. So I wanted to get something that had a lot of compartments. So basically, what I decided to do was look around. They had some bags that were, they had freaking batteries built in them with USB ports. You could charge it up, but I thought that was kind of unsafe, in wake of what's happening with those hoverboards. And so let's just take a look at it. Now I call this the Squad. I don't really have any other name. And basically, it's kind of gotten really bent out of shape a little bit, but it's still in great condition. Anyway, let's start with the most important part. What's under here? Well, this thing is generally used for school sometimes. It's got a pen, pencil, a portable battery. It's a Mophie 1.5 charges. I was thinking about upgrading it soon. So inside of this, I have a extra cloth. Here's the charger for it, charger cord. I also have myself a utility, mostly used for scissors. Take a little in-depth look inside of this bag. Now it is water resistant, which I enjoy. I have this is going to be replacing this blue thing. It's a USB car charger. I have a 5 watt or 5 amp, whatever it is, USB wall mount. I also have a third-party wall mount, which also does a great job. I have extra headphones, never been opened. I have actually a couple boxes of these that I've never used before. Now for other purposes, I have my 3-foot or 1 meter USB charger. It's kind of in bad shape. It's not ripped or anything. It's got slime all over it. So I replaced it with this one. This will be put in today. Inside here, I also have something that I rarely ever use, but I did get it on purpose, and I actually have another one. It's kind of tied up in a weird way right now, but it is a 6-foot, 2 meter Apple brand 6-foot charger. I think I said 6 foot twice, but that's okay. That's rarely ever used. I also have some other things. Now, I'm not a pill popper, but I have pills of different kinds. I'm going to be making a spreadsheet soon full of what's actually in them, what they look like. All the Nexium, Advil, ibuprofen, a couple of allergy medications. As you can tell, it would be important. Now, I have some screws for my life-proof case. I also have another, what do they call those things? I don't know what they're called. Like a screen wipe thing. So they go in there. Now, this thing I can put back. It's also got a thing for your keys or whatever you want to tie onto it. Put this thing in. And here, I have, what else do I have here? I have some gum, I got an extra pen, an extra pencil, and I got some wipes, moist towelettes, and Band-Aids. I think that's it. I don't know what else is in there. That is true. Probably get these out of here because I don't have to function the thing. Now that's that. That's all that's in there. This is probably the most important part of the bag. Now, I'm going to close this back up. Now this opens up in an L zip format. It kind of just opens up like an L. That's the only thing it does. I have my selfie stick. in there, I have my GoPro down there. I have a Bible. I have other wipes. Never really get to use those. And then I have other things, but I also have this thing for your life, not your life proof. What the hell is this thing called? The thing that goes to your selfie stick. I'm so glad it's made out of metal and rubber. I have a towel down there to keep things clean. I normally keep my face cleaners in there, which help me dry up grease and just overall acne stuff, which I don't have that problem, but thanks to this, I don't have that problem because I don't have acne anymore because I use those products. Now that that's been shown, pull this back up. In the front, I normally keep my keys attached here when they're not in my pocket, just so all I have to do is grab this bag and my keys are already on there. These straps will be taken off and put behind this pass-through for your luggage. These clips that are on here, these carabiners, they're not meant for, well, they might be meant for climbing, but I ain't climbing anytime soon. So these things are for really anything like this, for example, attaching other things. Better to have it, not need it, than need it and not have it, or however that saying goes. Now, one of the most important parts of this bag, which I don't think many people would expect, is this next part. So, if it's cold or whatever, first of all, this bag is already greatly insulated. I have myself a winter hat, an extra flashlight, which is in there, my new Underarm shirt, which is folded up properly, and I have also another hoodie down there that takes up mostly more than half of the thing. It all sits flat, all sits very flat. In fact, I'm going to lay the bag down. I'm going to show everybody what's in here. So, the Underarm is right here, perfectly distributed properly. Let's go back. I have a couple other hoodies that they don't really see any action. I don't know, wear pea coats everywhere. The other part is this unit here. Kind of just pull it through here, and I have my life-proof case. Now, to have a life-proof case in here, I think is important, because if you're out somewhere and you need to put your life-proof case on because the weather conditions are bad and you're just afraid of dropping your phone, you have it. And this is where I keep it. Normally this is built for an iPad, but I don't carry my iPad anymore. At least I haven't had to yet. So we'll see in the future what that might be used for. Now, what else is next? Now this thing ain't too heavy. This right here is something for like a water bottle, which I have used a couple times actually. It's great thing to have. The last part, well, there's actually a couple parts. What do I keep in here? I keep a calculator in this thing. There's really nothing to put in there. I might change that and put the band-aids in there soon. The last thing is this part here. Now earlier I showed you a part of this where it had like a paper towel in it. That whole thing can be pushed down. It can be pushed down and basically into this compartment, which if you pushed it down, it makes this compartment completely gone. This is what they call a garage. I mean, actually, I didn't know I had this. I learn something new every day. Anyway, this has a little compartment. I keep my glasses in here, and I keep gloves in there, just because I have to change a tire. But think about it. If I'm ever stranded in the cold, I'm pretty well off with protective gear. So that's one of my favorite parts of this entire bag, is that it has all that stuff. Fasten that down. I forget how it goes. Good. Actually, I don't know how this is supposed to go. Okay, it's fine now. Okay, good. So it's going to be zipped back up. Put this away. Yeah, so this is my bag. It's a TLS Weekender Slim, maybe? I really don't know. See, oh well, it actually does work. These things got some reflective shit on them to make, which is only the reflective part of the bag, actually. These are the more reflective material on here, except for these are only two of them. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, that's really the bag. I love this thing. I've been using it for quite a while now. I've used it mostly since September. It's a lovely bag. It's very A lot of great weight distribution. I've used it on one major trip, and it was basically like less than a week after I got it. It performed very well. Um, it's got the strap here, which I can kind of put here so I push the strain off my back. It's a lovely bag. I never go anywhere without it. Actually, that really is true. I never take it. I never go anywhere without this thing. So that is it. That is I'm gonna put this in here. I don't know if that's the best place for this thing. That's okay. We'll test it out. But that's it. There's really nothing else to it. It's likely going to stay this way. It's what I need. Does the job. Alright. I encourage everybody to check out TLS. They have really great products for bags. As you can tell on the front part here, this is where you would put a laptop. It's really a laptop backpack. And it's really great. It does the job. If it ever came down to it, the laptop would probably go in there. But I already have a laptop case. So yeah. That is it.